Did you know that inside your own body, there exists a secret army? So small it can't be seen with the naked eye, yet it holds the power to determine how long we live? This army works like a team of cleaners, tirelessly patrolling every corner of your body, collecting waste, repairing damage, burning off stubborn fat, and even destroying cancer cells before they have a chance to grow. When this army is running smoothly, we can walk strong at 90, stay mentally sharp at 100, and live decades longer. But if it gets shut down, our bodies age faster, and diseases strike one after another, from diabetes and heart disease to cancer. What's frightening is that most of us are unknowingly killing off this army every single day with habits that seem harmless. Overeating, consuming too much sugar, or skipping meals the wrong way. And most people have no idea that they're sabotaging this vital survival system. I'm not saying this to scare you, but because there's clear scientific evidence. This secret mechanism has been discovered by Japanese scientists, and it earned them a Nobel Prize. It's called autophagy, the body's natural process of self-cleaning and self-healing at the cellular level. Yet 99% of people around the world have never even heard of it. What's more, I'm going to share with you the exact methods the Japanese, who have the longest life expectancy in the world, used to activate this process every single day, helping them stay healthy, live long, and keep diseases at bay. If you want to know how to turn your body into a self-repairing machine, stay with me until the end of this video, because I'll reveal a simple morning habit that can completely transform your health after age 60. I'm Dr. Victor Lu from Senior Vitality Now. Over the years, I've had the opportunity to research, observe, and personally care for many elderly patients. I understand the constant worries many of you face as you reach your 60s. The fear of being overwhelmed by illness, the fear of losing independence, and most of all, the anxiety about longevity, wondering whether you can stay healthy into your 80s, 90s, or even past 100. Throughout my medical career, I've always sought out methods that are both scientifically backed and practical, simple enough for my patients to apply in their daily lives to maintain health and longevity. And it was during my research on Japan, home to the world-renowned longevity villages like Okinawa, that I was truly amazed. Not because they have ultra-modern medical technology, but because their simple eating and lifestyle habits deliver extraordinary results. What deepened my belief even more is that these secrets aren't just based on tradition or folk wisdom. They've been validated by Japan's top scientists and even earned a Nobel Prize. And now, I want to pass them on to you, those entering one of the most important stages of life, not just to live longer, but to live healthier, happier, and more meaningfully. You know, as we enter our 60s, our bodies begin to resemble machines that have been running for decades. Just like machines need maintenance and parts replacement, our bodies need cellular repair. But instead of being maintained, most of us unknowingly push our bodies to exhaustion. Overeating, relying on sugar and processed foods, popping painkillers like candy. These habits wear down the body's internal cleaning crew, making it less effective. You've probably seen the consequences around you. At the same age, some people remain energetic, with glowing skin, taking morning walks with ease, and keeping a sharp mind. Meanwhile, others are battling diabetes, heart disease, high blood pressure, even cancer. Many chalk it up to fate, but in reality, that difference lies in how we treat our bodies every single day. And it was in Japan that I found the answer. In Okinawa, the region known as the land of centenarians, the elderly don't rely on expensive supplements or fancy gyms. Instead, they follow a few simple principles around eating and daily living. And yet, these habits are powerful enough to activate the body's natural self-repair mechanisms, keeping them youthful and healthy for decades. So what's the secret? Is there really a way for our bodies to heal and cleanse themselves every day without relying on expensive pills? The answer is yes, and science has proven it clearly. Our bodies are naturally programmed to take out the trash, removing damaged cells and replacing them with new ones. In the medical world, this process is called autophagy. It might sound unfamiliar, but it's simply the body's built-in ability to repair itself, something we all possess. The problem is, most of us don't know how to activate this incredible mechanism. But the Japanese, especially the elderly in Okinawa, have unknowingly held the key for hundreds of years through their daily eating and lifestyle habits. Today, I'm going to walk you through these life-changing principles so you can see that living a long and healthy life is completely within your reach. 1. Harahachi Bu. Eat until you're 80% full. The Japanese have a well-known saying, Harahachi Bu, which means eating until you're about 80% full, then stopping. It sounds simple, but this principle has become a key to longevity for thousands of elders in Okinawa. Think about it. Most of us are used to eating until we're completely full, sometimes to the point of feeling stuffed. But when we overeat, the body has to redirect all its energy toward digestion. In that state, the body's internal cleanup crew doesn't have time to do its job. Damaged cells go unrepaired, excess fat remains stored, and cellular waste, some of which could turn into disease, is left behind. In contrast, in Okinawa, a 95-year-old woman's dinner might consist of nothing more than a warm bowl of miso soup, some vegetables, and a few slices of purple sweet potato. Light, simple, and always stopping when she feels 80% full. That little bit of not quite full gives the body space to breathe, activating autophagy, clearing out old cells, and generating new, healthy ones. The result? Not only do they live long, but they live well, with fewer illnesses and more vitality. Modern research has confirmed this too. Reducing calorie intake while maintaining proper nutrition can slow aging, lower the risk of diabetes, heart disease, and even cancer. And I think you'll agree, it's much easier to eat a little less today than to spend years in hospitals taking medications. 2. Intermittent fasting. Here's something interesting. The Japanese don't actually use the term intermittent fasting like we do today, but their daily habits naturally align with this principle. If you observe closely, you'll notice they often eat dinner quite early, sometimes as early as 6 or 7 p.m., and then don't eat again until the next morning. This creates a natural fasting window of 12 to 14 hours where the body isn't busy digesting food. And it's during this resting period that the body's cell-cleaning crew works most effectively. Japanese scientists, including Nobel Prize winner Professor Yoshinori Ohsumi, have shown that when the body enters a fasted state, autophagy is strongly activated. Old, worn-out cells are removed and replaced with new, healthier ones. This process reduces inflammation, helps control weight, prevents chronic diseases, and most importantly, slows down aging. Think about it. Without strict diets or expensive medications, simply giving your body a break and experiencing a bit of light hunger in the morning allows your body to begin repairing itself. Modern research also shows that intermittent fasting not only helps with weight loss, but also boosts antioxidant production, protects the heart and brain, and may even extend your lifespan. So, if you'd like to give it a try, start with something simple. Have dinner a bit earlier, around 7 p.m., and in the morning, instead of eating right away, drink a glass of warm water or a cup of green tea, then wait another 1 to 2 hours before breakfast. Just like that, you've created a natural 13 to 14-hour fasting window without discomfort. 3. Foods that activate autophagy. Once the body has had a break, thanks to eating less and intermittent fasting, the next step is choosing the right foods. The Japanese have a unique habit. They don't treat breakfast as a time to fill up, but rather as a gentle way to wake up the body. Many elderly people start their day with a glass of fresh carrot or apple juice. It sounds simple, but this simplicity is incredibly thoughtful. Carrots are rich in beta-carotene, a powerful antioxidant that protects the eyes, skin, and especially supports liver detoxification. Apples are full of soluble fiber and polyphenol, which help ease digestion and prevent blood sugar spikes. Drinking these juices in the morning provides essential nutrients without overloading the system, allowing autophagy to continue for a bit longer before the main meal. Green tea is also one of Japan's longevity secrets. It contains EGCG, a compound proven to reduce inflammation, lower cholesterol, and most importantly, enhance cellular cleansing. Instead of sweet, milky coffee, a cup of green tea in the morning or afternoon gently encourages the body's natural repair mechanisms without excessive energy intake. And of course, there are soy-based foods like natto, miso, and tofu, staples of the Japanese diet for hundreds of years. Soy provides high-quality plant-based protein and is rich in vitamin K2, which supports bone health and cardiovascular function. Combined with seaweed, small oily fish rich in omega-3, and whole grains like brown rice or barley, The Japanese have crafted a diet that's not only delicious, but also a longevity activation formula. The beauty of this is, you don't have to go all the way to Japan to benefit from it. In Vietnam, you can easily substitute with tofu, mackerel, dried seaweed, green tea, or purple sweet potatoes. The key isn't to replicate the dishes exactly. It's to follow the principle. Eat naturally, eat a variety, and choose foods that nourish your body from the inside out. For a sample daily strategy. I know many of you may be thinking, this all sounds great, but how do I actually apply it to my daily meals? The truth is, it's easier than you think. Let me share a sample daily meal plan based on Japanese longevity principles, but adapted to suit our local eating habits. Morning. Instead of rushing into sticky rice, noodles, or pastries, start your day with a glass of warm water, followed by half a glass of fresh carrot or apple juice. If you still feel hungry, add a small handful of nuts like almonds or walnuts. This approach gently awakens your body while allowing autophagy to continue working a little longer after your overnight fast. Lunchtime. Opt for a light and nourishing meal rich in greens and lean protein. For example, a bowl of mustard green soup with tofu, paired with a few slices of braised fish. The key is to eat until you're satisfied, not overly full. Dinner becomes the main meal, but that doesn't mean overindulging. Try grilled fish, a few slices of boiled purple sweet potato, and steamed vegetables dipped in light soy sauce. After dinner, avoid sweets and don't snack. This helps create a long rest window, say from 7 p.m. to 8 a.m. the next morning, giving your body nearly 13 hours to rest and repair. If you stick to this habit for just a few weeks, you'll likely notice a real difference: a lighter body, deeper sleep, clearer skin, and more energy throughout the day. This is the subtle but powerful change the Japanese have preserved for generations, and now, it's something we can apply to our own lives too. 5. Core principles. As you can see, the secrets to Japanese longevity are not complicated at all. They're rooted in a few simple principles that anyone can follow. First, eat a little less. Don't eat until you're completely full. Stop at about 80%. That small sense of not quite full is actually more than enough for your health. Second, give your body a regular break each day. When we're not constantly eating, the body finally has the chance to clean and repair itself. Intermittent fasting, or simply eating dinner earlier and delaying breakfast, is one of the most effective ways to support your body's natural cellular repair system. Third, return to real, minimally processed foods. Vegetables, small fish, soy products, green tea, purple sweet potatoes. These are the real superfoods. On the other hand, refined sugars, processed meats, and bottled soft drinks only accelerate aging. And finally, live proactively. Don't rely solely on medicine or doctors. You are the one who holds the key to your own health, through every meal, every habit, every single day. I know some of you may be watching and thinking, this sounds too hard. Where am I supposed to find natto or fresh seaweed like the Japanese? But you really don't need to worry about that. It's the principles that matter, not the exact ingredients. If you don't have natto, you can substitute with tofu, bean sprouts, or even a bowl of miso soup. Can't find fresh seaweed? Use dried seaweed, or simply add more leafy greens to your daily meals. Others might say, but I'm used to eating breakfast early. I could never do intermittent fasting. The truth is, you don't have to force yourself into a rigid routine. Start small. Try eating dinner 30 minutes earlier. In the morning, drink a warm glass of water, do a few gentle stretches, and then eat. That alone gives your body an extra 1 to 2 hours of natural repair time, without feeling starved or uncomfortable. And I've heard many of my patients say, "Doctor, I'm already in my 60s or 70s. Isn't it too late to change?" And my answer is always, no, it's not too late. Our bodies are amazing. Even at 60, 70, or 80, if you give your body the right environment, it will start cleaning, repairing, and rejuvenating itself. The most important thing is to be consistent. Don't give up just because the first few days feel a bit challenging. Dear friends, the secret to Japanese longevity isn't something far-fetched. It doesn't lie in expensive medications or cutting-edge medical technologies. It all comes down to a few simple habits: eating just enough, giving your body time to rest, choosing natural foods, and maintaining a positive, proactive mindset every day. Autophagy, The body's natural self-cleaning process is a gift from nature. If we know how to activate and support it, the body will know how to renew itself, how to protect itself from disease. And you can begin right now, starting with tonight's dinner. If you found this video helpful, please hit subscribe to Senior Vitality now. We'll be sharing many more science-backed, simple, and truly effective tips to help you stay strong, sharp, and full of life into your 60s, 70s, and even 80s. Don't forget to like and share this video with your friends. They might be needing this information too. Remember, health isn't just a matter of luck. It's the result of small choices made every day. And I hope you'll walk this path with me, so that each day we live is a day of strength, vitality, and meaning.